Hey guys, Adam here with Southwest Steel Buildings, and we have had a ton of great improvements for 2025. Everything from our fab shop to our panel and trim shop to the office, and we are looking forward to sharing those with you. So here we go.
All right, from 2025, my favorite improvement is our excess trim table. Before it was in the way. This is used for when putting in excess trim into the box, and now when we don't need it, we can save space, grab the trim off the table a lot easier. That's mine.
My favorite one would be these removable eyes we have on our trim table. It saves us from defects of material coming off, but it also saves us from having to lift it up oval then when we're putting them in the machine. My favorite improvement from 2025 is my little remote here. So before we would have to walk around the machine to plug in the light, but now with this remote, all we gotta do is hit the on button and it turns on.
All right, so my favorite improvement from 2025 is my Trello board. We've added a few columns here, the waiting on engineering and waiting on detailing, just to help provide clarity on where we are with jobs. So at a glance, we can just look and see what's going on. Also added a price review column that tags Adam automatically when something's ready for him to review. So it just cuts out the miscommunication and just adds clarity.
Favorite improvement of the year is just speeding up this print BOM button. So before it took around 60 seconds, so we got it down to around 2, so it makes the process a little bit easier.
So my favorite improvement from this year is entering, I cut out a couple steps on my entering the debit fuel receipts. Before I would enter who gave me the receipt, how many gallons of gas they got, what truck they drove, and one day I asked why, and I decided to take all that out and just put the amount and who's driving, because that's really all I need to know, and I actually scanned the receipt. So if you want to know how many gallons, you can just look at the receipt. And that's my favorite.
So my favorite improvement of 2025 was having all of the coil information synced into BuildNet automatically from QuickBooks. Instead of having to fill in all of this stuff right there, we run a sync and it just goes straight into BuildNet. Saves a ton of time.
It's my favorite improvement. Before this improvement, we would have to manually calculate the amount of screws that were needed for an order if they were needed. And after this improvement, we have a tab in BuildNet that uses that formula and calculates them automatically for us.
Okay, so my favorite improvement from this year is that we are now able to get a pop-up of a reminder to let us know when to send an invoice. So all we have to do is either click yes to send it or no to send it.
My favorite improvement from 2025 is our new website. I feel like it's such a fresh look. It highlights the content better, is a better customer experience, and easier to contact us. And that is my favorite improvement.
Alrighty, my favorite improvement for 25 is a small one. But over here we need 2 items to adjust the tooling on our row former. It's an 1/8" wrench and it's a mirror. The problem we were having is we never knew where these things were. They could be at one end of the machine here. They could be over at our little workstation here. So got with Cody, he cut us out just a mirror image of these things. We painted them, magnetized them. We got one for the wrench. We got one for the mirror. So no more wasting time searching for them. We've got one here, we've got one on the other end, and we're in the process of getting 2 for the other side.
My favorite improvement of 2025, there's been a lot of improvements we've made to Steel Ninja, but one of my favorite is to be able to take a designed building like this and instantly get a weld plate layout like this. This process used to take us about 30 minutes on average, and now it takes less than 10 seconds.
My favorite improvement from the year is the fact that I labeled all my things. It used to look like this, and I always had to walk back and forth to my table to get my tools until I decided I was tired of doing that. So I've put everything's got its own little home. It's all labeled, if not on this side, the label's on this side.
My favorite improvement from 2025 in the screw room is how we alphabetize our screws and our rivets and heavy gauge screws. Now, the racks aren't new, but it used to just be spread out, and you would have white at the beginning and you would have red in the middle, and now it's all in alphabetical order. When you're looking at an order, you see ash gray, you know you're going to the beginning. It just makes things that much easier.
Yeah, so it's this little grabber here. We used to use a rope, now we use this. We're able to just pick stuff up immediately, accurately, and it takes only a few seconds, whereas the rope takes several seconds, so that's cool.
2025, my favorite improvements would have to be my dashboards. For example, I can tell when our servers are having issues or if one goes down by looking at this dashboard. Over here, I can tell how long our backups have gone without issue and when there is an issue. And I guess my all-time favorite dashboard out of all of them would be my links dashboard that takes me to all the places that I use most often.
My favorite improvement from 2025 is the overhead hoisting that we've installed this year. And it's my favorite improvement because it really takes a load off and really frees up a lot of extra hands to do other things. One person can do a lot by himself.